Hi, my name is Sagan, a certified financial planner. In this video, my goal is to answer the question, what is the best way to save for big purchases or surprise purchases? The answer to the question, the best way to save for big purchases or surprise purchases, are savings buckets. Savings buckets are monies that you have set aside in a savings account, and that savings account is specifically designated for that reason. For example, right? I like to use online brokerages, online banks to set up these savings accounts. You can use Ally Bank, American Express Bank, Capital One, or your favorite money market investment bank that you like to use. However, what you do is you go to that particular bank and you set up multiple savings accounts. Each one of those savings accounts has the designated name of what you are saving for. For example, if you like to give away monies throughout the year, whether it's birthdays, holidays, you have an account that's designated for that. You know that you like to have a new car every 5 years, and in between that, you're going to need new tires, new rims, auto repair. You have a specific savings account, savings bucket designated for that reason. You have medical expenses that you have a savings account for that reason. You own your own home and you know that you need to repair your own stuff. You have a savings account for that reason. And best of all is family vacations. You like to take your family on vacation once a year or once every couple of years. You already have a savings account designated for that very reason, right? So you do that. So with that being said, I'll give you an example. Let's use the auto, for example. If you like to have a new car every 5 years, what you do is you set up an account that's designated for auto. And generally, you like to spend $50,000 a year every 5 years on a new car. What you do is you know that every year that you have to save $10,000. So if you're paid on a weekly basis, you take approximately $192 every week out of your paycheck and you start funding that account. You fund it, and you do it religiously. You should set it up to where it's auto drafted. So as soon as you get paid, the money's taken out. And you set that up for your other buckets as well. You calculate what you generally spend on your house every year. You calculate what you generally spend on vacations and what you generally give away. You're calculating all of that. So that way your savings and your income is meted out. So it has instructions on where it's to go. And so that's beneficial for you because number one, you're already setting aside those funds. So since you're setting aside those funds for that specific reason, there's generally not going to be any surprises because you've already prepared for that, right? And the other thing is this, if you don't spend that money for that reason, now you have a surplus. So if you wanted to take it and do something else with it, you're more than welcome to do it. But that's what I advise. If you want to save for big purchases or save against surprises in the future as stuff typically happens, start using savings buckets. And I like to use online banks to do it because you get a little bit higher interest rate. Now, again, my name is Sagan Augustine, a certified financial planner. If you have any questions about what I went over, you're more than welcome to reach out to me directly. Telephone number is 239-444-4208. Again, that's 239-444-4208. Or you can go to the website, which is www.jesurunwealth.com. That's www.jesurun wealth.com. jesurunwealth.com. Thank you and have a great day.